Step number 3, plan your success. More tips on planning your success. What's the rush? Take a moment for yourself each day so that you can reflect on what is going on in your life and be more prepared for roadblocks. If you don't give yourself some time, no one is going to give it to you. Turn this into a daily habit. It gives you time to view the good things as well as the mistakes, which are valuable learning tools. Reflect on what's happening and then focus on making needed changes and/or improvements. Can you do everything yourself? Incorporate into your plan those things that you can do now and those that you might need to ask for help when needed. Make lists of what you can learn to take over so you can save time and money doing it yourself. The opposite is true too. As soon as possible, can you farm out what you don't want to do or can't do to save time and money? There is wisdom in delegation, getting other people to do stuff so you can save time and money. Otherwise, per se, just do it yourself. If you want it done right, you want it done fast, just do it yourself. Learn to do it yourself. Making the most of a mentor or a personal coach to do better yourself or your business is a bonus. Listen, digest, and take immediate steps to apply what you learn from this mentor or personal coach. Having an open dialogue and respect for a mentor's expertise is invaluable. Don't think you can do it all per se. Don't think you know it all. Nobody knows it all. And you can always get somewhere just a little bit faster if you ask someone who's been there before you. Hey, how did you do X? How did you handle Y? You know what I'm saying? How far out can you see yourself achieving your goal? Plan out every step to get from point A to B, and then from B to C, and then from C to D. How do you see yourself and your success 1, 3, 5, 10 or more years down the road? Think big and add that information to your plan. Your plan is a working, living document, which means that you can make changes as time and circumstances dictate. I do. How long do you expect it will take for you to realize your goal? Watch the clock. Keep your eye on the time. Don't take years to pull it off, per se. Constantly check on yourself throughout the process. I get into that more in the progress step coming up in this book. Now, if you choose and you think it's best, tell no one of your plans to go after your vision. People, they mean no harm per se, but they can be extremely judgmental and critical when they have no knowledge or understanding of what you're doing. Sometimes it's better to do first and then show later with results. When others can see your idea and even benefit from it, why not surprise them with your success or the new you? Just maybe perhaps refrain from telling people about your plans. I do. I refrain from telling people about my plans because I don't want to hear them talk about it. I want, 20 questions. Are you sure you can do it? Do you have time? You are not involved in this. So I'm not going to tell you. I may be excited. I might want to tell someone. That's where if you can find a confidant, someone who will support you unconditionally. Hey, tell me, how is the progress coming along? Hey, that's great. Well, when do you think that will be done? Okay, great. All right, well, it was great talking to you and glad to hear about the updates in your plan. All right, I look forward to the next update. All right, bye-bye. That's what I'm talking about. Plan and build your dream vision brick by brick, stone by stone. You be in control, total control. Look at planning and building your dream or vision as you would building a building. You are the creator, designer, contractor, implementer, foreman with sole responsibility for your success or failure. When you're the boss of you get the satisfaction of knowing, at a minimum, that whatever you accomplish boils down to hard work and discipline. Also, we talked about this a little bit in this step, but allow me to shed a little more light on the tell no one of your plans. Early on, you'll save yourself a lot of time justifying and explaining why and how you'll pull off your dream. So better that you zip it and just get to work. As your plan takes time to mature, the benefits to not telling too many people, or anyone at all, about it is they won't be bugging you with, "How's it coming along? I thought you would have been done by now. Are you just wasting your time? Do you really know what you're doing? Why don't you just do something else?" You don't need to be hearing that kind of ill talk, poisonous talk, from people who have no clue what you want or what you're after. It's not what they want or what they're after, so why bother talking to them and letting them know? Now, if what you're doing is already in the public square and people already know about it, then hey, go for it. Let the whole world know your plans. Or if others close to you, like family, a spouse, or children, are or could be affected, then yeah, you might share with them what you're up to, but still not too much. See my left hand, here comes my right. On the contrary, if none of that is at play in your situation, then it's far better to keep your plans a secret for a while, at least in the early stages of your race to the top. Don't let people distract you on the way up the mountain of success. Better to call them one time when you're at the top to say, "Hey, look at what I've done. Look up. Do you see me waving at you from the top of this mountain? Yeah, look what I've done." Then out of their mouths are the words you want to hear. "Oh my Lord, you did it. I'm impressed. I'm so proud of you." That's what we want to hear from people, not the downers of life telling you, "Are you sure you know what you're doing?" I could tell you stories. How do you know if your plan is the plan that will take you to the top? Well, you don't know until you hit the road driving towards that goal. But know this, you will be better able to start over with a revised plan if you just start. It's never too late to do so, or ever. It's been said that you can never go back. Well, yes, you can. And there may be a time when you might need to begin again. Use your new experience to your advantage. Understand what went wrong. Apply lessons learned to the next adventure or your next restart. Nothing is ever lost unless you decide it is. Don't let starting over overwhelm you either. Use it as an opportunity. That said, proceed with this first plan that you're drafting, only to know you can customize it, you can revise it, you can start over. It's all up to you. There's no right or wrong way. It's just yours.